Okay, let's do a little review here of equations. You remember what an equation is. It has the word equal in it. So an equation is something that is equally balanced, like our balance beam. So this side is equal to this side. When they give it to us, it's already balanced. So let's take a look at one of the new things we did tonight. So we're taking a look at 4x minus 2x plus 4 equals x plus 10. Now let's set up our board. We have something different because we're subtracting the 2x from the 4x, and that's the new step we learned tonight. So let's try and set that up. Okay, so we say 4x, so we're going to put our 4x, 1, 2, 3, 4, but then it says minus 2x, so let's take it away. We're just working on this side because it's something we can simplify. So we're down to 2x plus 4, and then on the other side we have x plus 10. Okay, actually let me put this sideways so you can maybe see it a little better this way. Okay, and now we can just go ahead and do our regular equation. What I do to one side, I do to the other. Let's eliminate the pawns. Eliminate a pawn from each side. So that gives me a pawn plus 4 equals 10. So I'll take the 4 away from this side, and once I take a 4 away from the 10, I got 6. So x equals 6. Now let's see if it works. So we're going to go and set it up again. So we're going to say 4x, back to our original problem, minus 2x, so we can do that right away, get rid of those 2x, plus 4 is equal to x plus 10. Now let's see, once we set it back up, if it works. So what did we say the answer was? Okay, so we said the answer was 6, so let's try it. So let's plug in wherever we see an x. Let's plug it in for 6. So here's an x. So if we said it was 6, that's 4 times 6 is what? 24, right? Minus, then we had 2 times 6 is 12, so 24 minus 12 is 12. 12 plus 4, that's going to give us 16, right? So we got 16 on this side is equal to, and we'll plug the x in here, so that's 6 plus 10, that's 16 on the other side. So 16 equals 16, it checks. Okay, the next new kind of a problem we learned was when there is a number outside of the parentheses. For example, you might have 2 times 3x plus 1 equals x plus 22. You notice how you read it. 2 times 3x plus 1 equals x plus 22. So what we're saying here is that this 3x plus 1 is taken 2 times. This whole bundle of 3x plus 1 right here, we're taking this bundle 2 different times. Okay, so we're going to put 3x plus 1. Then we've got, remember, another set over here because we've got this 2, so we have to do it again. So we're going to put 3x plus 1 again. Then on the other side, we're going to put our x plus 22. Okay? And now that we have it set up, we can do our regular equation. So we take a pawn away from each side at the same time. Now let's just organize a little bit. Let's put our 2 1s together here and our pawns together here. It'll be a little easier. So our pawns are equal to 2, so we can very easily take these 2 away from this side, 2 away from this side. So we end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5x is equal to 20. So if 5x are equal to 20, we're dividing because we only want 1x. So if 5x are equal to 20, 1x is equal to 4. All right, let's see if I can find a 4 around here someplace. Okay, 1x is equal to 4. Now we can go back and see if it works. Just look at our original equation. So every place we see an x, we're going to put a 4 there. So here was an x here. So, okay, So let's say this x was equal to 4. And here's another x that's equal to 4. So let's see if it works. So, but remember, you always start inside the parentheses. So 3 times 4 is 12 plus 1 is 13. So we're going to go 13 is what's inside the parentheses. So we're going to have to say 2 times 13. That will give us 26. Now let's try the other side. Okay, on the other side we said 4 plus 22, that's equal to 26. So does 26 equal 26? Yes. That check was a little harder because you have to do the work inside the parentheses first, then multiply it by the number outside of the parentheses. Okay, a final kind of thing we did tonight was the word problem. John had $15. He bought a can of soda for $1. He then bought 2 CDs that were the same price. How much did each CD cost? And you remember that we have to start always by saying, what is our pawn going to be equal to? That's always our first step, to say let pawn equals. You always write that down. So what is the pawn going to equal? Well, what are we trying to figure out? What is the variable here? What do we not know? The price of 1 CD. So let the pawn equal the price of 1 CD. Now let's see what we do here. Let the pawn equal the price of 1 CD. Okay, so if the pawn is equal to the price of a CD, let's see. On this side of the equation, we have to put our total. He had $15, and that was equal to 2 CDs, so we're going to have to put 2 pawns. And we got to put our soda. I almost forgot to put the soda. Sorry about that. So the $1 for the soda plus the 2 pawns. Now we can solve because we had our $15 on this side. So we can take our $1 away over here. Take the 1 from the 15. We got $14. That's equal to the price of 2 pawns. So we know that 1 pawn was $7, and that was our CD. So does it work? Let's take a look. $15, go back to our original equation, $15 equals 7 plus 7 plus 1. 7 plus 7 is 14 plus 1, 15 equals 15. It works. So I'm going to give you a few word problems to do at home. Okay, here's your problems of the week. The first one says, I went to Lowe's and spent $32. I bought 2 boards and some nails. The nails cost $2. How much was each board? And those boards, by the way, were the same price, equally priced. So you got to start. I know you may be able to do it in your head, I don't know, but I want to see you do it as an equation where you say let the pawn equal, and then go ahead and you can draw out your pawns. Your second problem, Caitlin bought 5 notebooks. Each of those notebooks were equal priced. Caitlin bought 5 notebooks and a $3 pen. She spent $28. How much was each notebook? So what are you going to let the pawn be? And go ahead and solve those, okay? Have a great week. Good night.